This is EJ Star Tarot with the reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of March 2017. So your overall card here is the Temperance, but I will get to the Temperance once I'm done doing your reading. And I'm just going to go ahead and start. I had a long day and been trying to get all these readings done. So Virgo, I'm just going to get into your reading, okay? So we have the Nine of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands. There at the corner. And the Nine of Wands is gathering your resources. Take some time, gather your resources, have some self-discipline is what I'm getting for some Virgos. That can be with anything really. Spending too much money, eating habits, drinking. It can be a lot of different things. Self-discipline. I see some Virgos trying to have a healthier lifestyle is what I'm hearing. Is a healthier lifestyle. So self-discipline definitely goes along with that. But gather your resources is what I'm getting. And so the next card is the Nine of Swords. And you have some anxiety. You're feeling some anxiety and some fear. I'm not sure why, but let's get into the reading some more and find out what's going on. And so the next card you have is the Three of Cups, and that's friendships and activities, sharing activities. You see how she's there, she's with her friends and they're sharing activities. And maybe that is why you're feeling some kind of anxiety, Virgo. Is maybe it's too much for you. That's not 100% sitting with me. So let's continue and see what I get. Then we have the Three of Discs, which is the Three of Pentacles. And cooperation, working together, working towards a common goal. So I'm getting, okay, so this is what I'm getting, Virgo. This is you with your friends. You guys are you're working towards a common goal. Self-discipline and health. And that's what I'm getting. Exercising. I'm getting some activities with work. That is what's coming to me. And then you're feeling the anxiety of pressure. But don't let that pressure you. Take it into like a, turn it around and take it in like a playful way. Even if it is work, take it as a playful way, so that you're not feeling the stress or anxiety of having to do this as a group. Because I'm getting a group of people working together to reach a common goal. So I'm getting, for some Virgos, it's help, and some I'm getting it is work related. Okay, because this is a general reading, it can work either way. All right. So the next one we have is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is evaluate and make decisions. Evaluate the situation. Okay. So that's why it's under this card here is gather your resource and evaluate the whole situation. And that I'm getting is a work-related issue. Yeah. Gather your resources and evaluate the situation to make a better decision. Then we have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is having your vision clouded and kind of feeling a little depressed. And that's probably where you're getting the fear and the anxiety, because you need to gather your resources and you're not sure what direction to go and you're not sure how to plan that out. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. And your vision is clouded, and so it's putting you into a depression because you can't see the whole picture clearly. And the best way to do that is take some time to meditate, go to a quiet place, find a place that is going to be a good place for you. Maybe the beach, a park, somewhere where you're outdoors, because when you're outdoors, just the fresh air, the sounds of the leaves falling, the sound of the ocean, the birds, that helps you heal. So, and that'll help clear your vision because it puts you in a relaxed state. And then when you're in a relaxed state, you can see things a lot more clear, okay? And that is what I'm getting with that card there. Then we have the Page of Wands, and you want to make sense of the situation, and you're just not sure how to go about it. So that's what's causing you the anxiety. That is what's causing you the anxiety, because you want to make sense of the whole situation that's going on in your life. But you're like, how do I do this? I can't see clear. And that's why you're feeling that anxiety. Now it all makes sense to me. Now you have the Ten of Wands, and you're feeling like you don't have enough help, and you're facing some difficulties, and you're like trying to gather your resources, and you're getting anxiety about it, and you're having fear about it because you don't know what direction to go to, and you know you need to make sense of it, but your vision is clouded, and you're like, I don't have enough help to get this done. I don't have enough. It's too difficult. I'm having difficulties, and no one is here to help me. Best thing to do is meditate, pray, clear your mind, take some quiet time. Even if it's just 30 minutes, it will do a wonder. Okay? And then the next card we have is the Emperor. And basically, this is somebody of a father figure in your life who is trying to help you by extending some advice, but you can't see it clear. And also, it could represent that you need to use your inner power. You need to pull that inner power within you and become that emperor to make those decisions. And I'm getting that for some of you. I'm getting some you need to pull your inner strength to become that emperor, to move forward and make the decisions. And then some, I'm getting that you're getting some advice from either your father or an older gentleman in your life who's trying to give you advice, and you can't see it. Then we have the Empress, and the Empress is having creativity, abundance. It's being a protection of your family, of your resources. And she is just, she's like a motherly figure, okay? And mothers always love. They got a lot of loves, right? They got a lot of love, and it's abundance. Use your creativity, Virgo, to clear your mind, to find a solution to the situation that you may be in hand. And then we have the Death card. And something has to end so something better can begin. Okay? So whatever situation you may be in that you cannot see because you're getting anxiety and your vision is clouded, whatever that is, it needs to just die so that something new can begin. So it's a birth, and the Empress is about birth. It's creativity. So definitely why that goes hand in hand, and use your Emperor strength to make it happen. Okay? And then we have the Page of Disc, and that's staying grounded and have understanding in the whole situation. Okay? So you're going to get there, Virgo. You're going to get there. It's just right now in the beginning days or weeks in March, you're going to feel a little anxious, and you're not going to see the picture clear. But as you go through the days and weeks of March, it'll become clear, and you will make the right decision. And your overall card is the Temperance. And basically, seek spiritual guidance, healing, harmony, and balance in your life. You don't have that right now. You don't have that balance. So definitely, take some time and pray, meditate, clear your mind. And your Archangel Michael Oracle card that has been pulling for you is this one here. And it's right about your thoughts and feelings. And I'm going to read that to you. And it says, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself, glean insight, blessing, and healing. And basically, that tops your reading, because you really do need to see clear. Okay, you really need to tap inside your creativity, and your wisdom so you can clearly express yourself. So if it helps you, Virgo, get a notepad, write down your, you may get some thoughts and visions or dreams that may seem real. Write that down because that may have an impact. There may be a message in there for you in regards to your situation. You may get little pieces, signs throughout the day. Write that down and then later kind of put it together like a puzzle because it may have the answer you are looking for. Okay, and basically what I'm getting is you're not sure what direction to go to. That is causing you that anxiety and the fear of what direction to go to for some Virgos. And, like I said, take some time to meditate, write down any thoughts that you may come to your mind, because sometimes you'll be, at your job, at your desk, and then all of a sudden a thought comes and you didn't write it down and then you can't remember what that thought was. But yeah, keep a pen, piece of paper next to you at your desk, by your bedside, and wherever you're at. That way you can write these things down. And like I said, take 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your day, put those things together and see if it makes sense to you to help clear your vision so you can see that situation in hand. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you need or if you want a private reading that will resonate with you more, I will list my email address below. And, wow, yeah, take some time, Virgo. Thank you.